What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and you may have downloaded the patch that was released on November 19th and said to yourself, what is going on? Why can't I pancake everybody like I'm at IHOP? My O-line is completely crazy. What am I supposed to do? Well, I'm going to explain some things to you guys about it because you guys have been asking for the information. So I'm going to give you guys what my research has showed me since I've been playing the game post-patch. All right, now, the number one question that was being asked directly, should we raid sell Joe Thomas? The answer is absolutely no. Why would you raid sell the best left tackle in the game because he can't pancake on the run? It doesn't really matter. He's still going to hold his blocks better than anybody else at that position. So the answer to that question is no. We are not going to raid sell him. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to upgrade him with a different ability. Okay? Now, Nasty Streak is still relevant. Okay, it's just the fact that when they're out of position, they no longer activate it. So what happens is you will not see it highlight. So when he's running outside in the open field, if you have him on the outside of a formation like an I wing, he'll just hold his block individually with the person that's in front of him. That's pretty much what he'll do. So he won't pancake a corner, he won't pancake a linebacker, he'll just hold that block. So Nasty Streak is still relevant, even though some of you guys may argue if you take it off, they'll do the same thing. In most cases, if you run certain formations like there's certain shotgun formations where he's at his natural position at left tackle and he's on the outside, and you can use him in those regards as well. There are different ways, the trips tight end, different things like that. You still can utilize Nasty Streak, just cannot use him out of position. That is no reason to raid sell him. Now, the one thing that we're going to adjust to make our run game a lot better, and I would suggest this to you guys, I usually had the all day on, right? To kind of, protect against frequent shed attempts. We're going to have to take this off and give him another blocking situation, right? So this is the thing, right? You have a couple things you can do right here. If you are a non-believer in the fact that Nasty Streak can still be accountable, it can still work, you can go ahead and take Nasty Streak off, okay? My issue with that is if your run game is primarily, like under center, you typically can't really get him to the outside unless he's out of position. So you won't be able to get that, that highlighted, like it won't highlight to actually show that it's activating, right? So we have to put other things on his card to where we can get highlighting, because that's the natural thing. I don't know if you guys have really picked up on it, but when your player that has abilities is actually doing something and it's working, it flashes. The star under their circle, it flashes. Okay, I've explained it to you guys throughout the year, but again, welcome all the newer viewers that are coming in and asking more questions. We're going to be getting a lot more people that are going to be joining us because the holidays are among us, and people are going to want to know what's Nasty Streak, what's going on. They wouldn't have been able to experience the beauty of what Nasty Streak was when you were just pancaking the whole field. And EA Sports, again, they patched something that made the game enjoyable, but again, in certain cases it was unfair. I lost games because of it, I won games because of it. It is what it is. The balance is you got to find a way to stop it. And what EA does is they kind of say, you know what, let me just step in and make sure nobody can do it. Which is not ideal, but it changes the game and we have to find other ways to get better. So now look, this is the whole purpose of what I'm trying to explain. All day is right now, we don't really need this anymore. Okay, we can't use it. So that's number one, right? We got to remove this ability and we got to get our refund from it. Okay, that's number one. Okay, where do we go from here though? That's the situation, and many of you guys are trying to figure that out. Now, you can see that Nasty Streak is a tier 2 ability. So if we go and do, this is what I suggest, right? If you're a run crazy psycho, then I would go run block elite instead of using Nasty Streak. Okay, I would use Run Block Elite simply because with that, if you're primarily running the ball, it's going to help get you better blocking regardless of where he is. Now, will EA also patch this? Probably. Okay, if it starts to get really, really crazy, they probably will patch it, like based on the history. And that's another thing that really concerns me, because if you put the abilities in the game, you have to expect that people are going to move players around and do different things. So in all honesty, it shouldn't have been a situation to where it was working like that to begin with, because now most people are going to say, look, we were having fun doing this and now they changed it, and it's going to be a whole bunch of stuff like that. And I agree with that, because I had to find, when I first saw it, when a dude came out and had Joe Thomas at tight end and he was like just dominating my soul, I had to understand it and conceptualize and realize, like, okay, I am getting destroyed. What can I do to stop that? And obviously I stopped it several times. I'm going to be putting out a video on GmiasWorld Gaming. I didn't get a chance to edit it from Twitch yet. Most of you guys saw it when I played the #2 player in the world, and he was trying to run the ball and do all this weird stuff, and he couldn't move the ball. Why did that happen? It's because I lost to that scheme previously, and what we try to do here is when we take an L, we try to make sure that L, we don't lose like that again, regardless of what it is, okay? Because there is nothing in this game that is unstoppable. You can stop everything. It's just about the right play call at the right time. So this is what I suggest, right? We have a couple options. We can put Run Block Elite. These other ones are garbage. They don't really do much. Maybe Power Blocker and what is that, Zone Blocker or something? Where's the other one that's Zone Blocker? It's okay, there it goes. These two are available for tier 1. So we're gonna be putting one of these on instead of the All Day, because we still wanna make sure that our run game is crazy. This is the situation though. You see with these right here, you see like how this says stronger blocking on all run plays? These are individual. So realistically, this is my thought process, right? You see how it says it does not stack with itself? This is an option that we can try because this equals both of these combined. Obviously, if you read through it, right? So this is gonna be my theory. We're gonna go out, right? Nasty Streak we gotta keep Nasty Streak. I don't see why we will change it, because the issue with what's going on right now is that they still, like, the linebackers will still get held up, the corners will still get held up. They just won't get pancaked. So in my opinion, we know that at least one guy is being taken out. The issue is, where is everybody else? Okay, so the patch just means that we can't continue to pancake everybody else down the field. So I believe that we should keep Nasty Streak, all right? Now, the reason that I brought up Run Block Elite was because I wanted to show you that, you see like how it shows you on Zone and Power and it separates it? This is both of these two combined. So what we're gonna have to do is, we're gonna have to pick one of these as our first tier ability and take away the All Day and try to enhance the run game when we run the ball, because this may end up highlighting. Now, which one? They're both 600. What is it, what's the difference between Zone and Power? Well, the Power run, you can see like when usually you have like a pulling guard, it's different things going on. The Zone is just outright open field blocking. So the Zone Blocker is probably what we should use now going forward instead of the other All Day. Because remember, the All Day situation, that right there against like the frequent shed attempts, if you play somebody that has a good blitz, it doesn't matter. And I've showed you that in my gameplay. If dudes set up their blitz right, he's getting screamed at, okay? This is primarily how we're going to function after everything has already been done, okay? So what we're gonna do right now, this is Zone, we got Zone Blocker, we got Nasty Streak, okay? So we're gonna go now and we're gonna jump into some gameplay. Now remember, if for whatever reason, I wanna point this out, if for whatever reason he continues to block the same, or we don't get a lot of the proper blocking and everything like that, we can always take the ability off and still keep playing him out of position. Okay, some of you guys don't realize that it's still a linebacker, well, not a linebacker, it's still a defensive offensive lineman that is heavier than a lot of the players that he's blocking. So wait with this game, you'll see that the bigger players will be able to hold blocks a little bit better. Okay, so right here, what we're gonna have to do is, this one should be pretty simple. It's the fourth quarter. We're gonna try to hold serve and get the ball back, and we're gonna put him out of position, run some whatever we're gonna run, and whatever formations is the best. We can use I tight, we can do a lot of different things. Now remember, I tight, he's already naturally, well, is that, no, it's still the tight end there. We can't really do anything with him because he's still playing that position. So we can't actually do it. He still will be out of position. I'm gonna show you guys some of the formations that I was working on yesterday, but I tight still works pretty solidly with him at tight end because he still holds the block. So that'll still be an issue for your opponent. If you guys wanted to go ahead and do that, it would definitely still work. But again, we're gonna use the Zone Blocker and try to figure out what's going on. So the first, okay, they're running I Pro. All right, so we should be able to easily deal with this accordingly. Let me just, we gotta put, okay, bruh, all right, bro, all right, hold up. Yo, these dudes are going way too fast, bruh. Like, all right, man, you got it. All right, move them over there. Move them over, okay, what are you doing? Go ahead, yeah, there you go, good job. Come here, idiot. All right, so look, as we continue to go through it, we just got to get this stopped real quick. Hold on, who's this guy over there? Okay, we got to move you over there, and then we're going to put you, okay, Von Miller's going to go there. All right, so we should be good. Okay, you running, what is that, single back deuce close? Don't really matter, though. Okay, all right, put this guy over there, Tillman. All right. All right, okay, you going there? All right, so, okay, Tillman, clean up on aisle 5. That should have been a hit stick, though. But obviously I didn't click on and do what I was supposed to do, so that's on me. Okay, gun doubles, wide flex. Oh, we could try that new. This is big nickel over G. We could try that new triple. All right, let's see. Okay, let me see. All right, we'll try this. Let me see what he's doing. Okay, hold up, Ramsey, what are you doing? Okay. Okay, all right, good. That new nickel triple, we've been working on it, and like I said, for those of you guys that are members, I told you guys, today is Wednesday, we're gonna definitely try to get something out, so look out for your, look out in your inboxes if you're a member on YouTube, and you guys know what members are right now. You can look in the description box, click the link to join. It's different levels of membership. For those of you guys that are asking, I believe that YouTube makes it very, very simple. For the guys that have joined, they said it was relatively simple. It even shows up on your screen as you're watching the video, join. That's pretty much becoming a member, you know, getting different benefits of being part of the stream. All right, so now what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna try the wing, right? We're gonna move Joe Thomas to the outside, and then we're gonna just run the ball here. All right, so let me see what he's doing. All right, so now remember, look, you can see what he has. He has zone blocker. He has nasty streak. Now, will it highlight? We don't know yet. Let's try to see what happens with that, because that's the issue. Where's he going? Okay, so he blocks him out the way, and he keeps blocking. Now remember, even like the thing about nasty streak that you guys have to understand is that usually that would have been a pancake, right? And now we have to deal with the fact that it won't be a pancake. But you see like these edges right here. If you were to get him out in a situation like this is eye tight, and we have the stretch play, right? And you see how Joe Thomas is at his natural position. Even though it's like that, I believe in certain cases. You see like how you can move this guy out? He still will be that guy that will lead block everybody in front. So you see how it highlights now? He's still not pancaking them though, but you can still see that it highlights and it changed the color to orange. That was my issue with what EA was doing, because it looks like with the way that he is right now that he's still not pancaking anybody, and that's a linebacker. You see what I'm saying? He should be able to deal with that, but this is one way to kind of keep him out there. And you see the way that, you see how the star is on him? He should be able to do more than what he's doing right there is what my point is. But now when we go back to the other one, the circle the star stays completely white, which is, you know what I'm saying? You see how it changes, but he's in his natural position and he's still not getting any effective nasty streak, but we just know that he's gonna hold the block. And that's the only thing that we actually have on it. Right there, okay, now look, it's showing it the same way. So it looks like the zone blocker, because yesterday it wasn't showing it when I had tried it out, but now it looks like it's staying now. So maybe we can get something off with this. Okay, so he engages with the block and he just stays there, but it never highlights, which is weird for both sides. So I'm showing you guys right now, it's supposed to be better run blocking, but are we really getting it? You see like how it went back to white now? That's just letting us know, okay, bro, like it's not activated pretty much. But when he was in his natural position, it did it. I don't know if we play around with it. You see, because you see what happens there? You see like how he still goes out and he just attacks the guy in front, but just has the block, and that we were able to make him keep the star on him with the zone blocking mechanic when we had him out of position the next play, but then it changed back. I didn't see that yesterday, so I don't know what they're tuning and what's going on. All I can tell you is that having the ability on him, he actually goes out there and he initiates the block. That's the only thing that I can really, confirm. He definitely still blocks. There's just no pancakes, no matter where he's at. But he definitely still holds the block. So now it's going to be more about run stick. How can you now, with the way that the game is, how can you manipulate the user? How can you, what is going to be a spin move? What are you going to use to make it so that, you can still have success in the game? That's pretty much what you're going to have to figure out together. I'm going to put him right there. Hello, is that guy? I don't know who I'm supposed to be using right now. Okay. So who just, is that Jalen Ramsey? There's a lot of different ways to run this blitz, but okay, no. Okay, I just messed it up. They might guess. Oh, okay, good. They ran the ball. Good. That was stupid. Because like the triple is it's kind of ill though. Okay, hold on. Okay, dudes are gonna screw. Oh, everybody's stupid. Okay, bro. Okay, good job. I will tell you this though, you have really good coverage in triple. When you run that nickel blitz, it's very, very good coverage. Just so that everybody understands what's going on. Does he stay there? Does he? Okay, he still moves back. See, that's not good. That's not good. I don't like the fact that, oh, okay, he's just gonna throw it up in the air though. And then he swats it. He swats it on an easy pick. All right, so, oh, that dude is mad fat. He got hops though. How did that dude jump that high? That was crazy. All right, so look, we'll go back to tight again, and I'm gonna show you again with halfback stretch. You'll see right now, you see how his star is white, which is showing like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, he has an ability. Is it gonna work? We don't know. We're looking for a pancake. Okay, now it highlights, and look how aggressive he is. You see how he's going crazy? Okay, now we go back, and we're gonna look at wing again, where he's out of position. Okay, it starts off, it shows that it's there, but if you run the play again, it then changes because he is out of position. But we all know that he's going to block the guy in front of him. You see, except for that, he just fell on the ground, which is kind of crazy because that's a corner, and he just, you know, whatever. But that's pretty much what happens with the game. And then when you would go back, it would go back to being solid white. It wouldn't highlight. So you can manipulate it still, but overall, I will tell you this, he is still the best, you know, left tackle in the game, in my opinion. And I would still have nasty streak on him, just in case you play around with different formations. I've only gotten one pancake out of my last, like, I don't even know how many offensive plays that I've ran. So it's definitely tuned, but he will go out in front and at least attempt to hold the block. All right, guys? So that's what I have for you right now. Do not rage sell him. Hold on to him for now. We'll figure it out later going forward. And that's pretty much it. All right, guys? Any other questions, you know where to find me. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Enjoy your day. One love, y'all.